news today, the change in leadership, your reaction?
Well, inevitable, so to speak, given the current changes or lack of change at Boeing and lack of progress in getting the airplane back. I'm talking about the MAX. Certainly the new chairman, Larry Kellner, is well known to me. He was my successor and a perfect choice for the job. And I believe that David in the new CEO role will really add some value. But I think it shows mostly that Boeing is committed to get this worked out and get it fixed, and has lost patience with the status quo.
Those comments from Calhoun we just played, the fact that there needs to be these changes that basically take place throughout the organization, what do you think that will entail, and how quickly can that be implemented given everything that's going on right now?
Well, Mr. Calhoun's got a terrific resume and a grand reputation of being a steady, hands-on manager. He was for years at GE, and I'm sure that he'll take that same approach within Boeing and get whatever it needs straightening out straightened. But it'll do it quickly. It won't take a long time for him to take action, I'm sure.
Yeah, there had been this expectation, at least on Wall Street, that Muilenburg would be the guy that would continue to run this company at least until return to service happened. And obviously, with the news today, no longer the case. It begs the question, is there another shoe to drop here?
Well, it may be, given that they didn't specifically say that this was a permanent change as CEO. But I believe it personally that he'll go in and be such an effective leader. They'll leave him in that spot, and he'd be a wonderful CEO permanently. But that's just my 2 cents.
So, Gordon, in terms of what it's going to take to fix this system and to see return to service actually happen, the timeline continues to push back. We've had more airlines push back their timeline as well. What's a realistic expectation?
Well, I think we've gotten mired down with too many voices and too many people with different agendas in the middle of this. And that's what I think Mr. Muilenburg lost control of the way forward by being pulled in too many directions with too many new critics with their own agenda. So it needs to be a clear case. I think the FAA will respect this move as a positive step in restoring not only good relations with them, but committing to change the MAX to get it certified in spite of the political opposition that it's encountering.
Hey, Gordon, what does an Airbus narrow-body sales pitch sound like right now? Do they reference the MAX? How do they leverage it? How do carriers respond? And will it make a difference?
Well, I think they'll use their standard, comparative on fuel burn and all the other issues, but they'll also talk about the reliability, stability of the airplane, and, of course, the availability, which is what is crucial. You cut off about half the world's supply of airplanes when you drop the MAX from production, and there aren't Airbus couldn't make enough airplanes to replace that capacity. So the MAX has got to be done, but Airbus will tout that they'll get theirs delivered to you on time, and that's a hell of a sales pitch.
So do you see, can you imagine a world in which, Gary Kelly does have multiple brands of carriers? Or both brands of models?
Well, I don't. Look, the 737 MAX is a good airplane, and it will fly, and it will get back. It's a tortuous path that's been taken, and I can see this as a necessary step to get that jump started again. But there's not enough capacity. I'm talking about manufacturing capacity to replace Boeing. I mean, Boeing is too vital to our economy and the supply chain. And just the growing population of people who travel year after year can't keep up. So Boeing has got to survive, and they will. It's just how much torture is it going to be until they get back up and running at 100%, which they used to be and can be again.